It's an honor and a privilege, Ed.
David,
I've been watching you all my life.
Thank you. God love you.
And to be able to
I gave
actually...
you the money, it's enough.
Yeah, I know. Well, I had to force you, but it's okay.
Edit anything.
I don't have to edit anything. I'm on the internet sometimes.
No.
Why do a play?
Fun, having fun with him.
It's where they started.
I mean, we're actors. An actor's supposed to work. I mean, they're not being paid by some big studio or corporation. Then he likes to work with his friends or with a gentleman that comes along with some wonderful ideas and incorporates them on the page. And we do it before audiences, and we've succeeded.
What's the difference? I mean, when you do television, it's a very different environment than the theater. Theater, you have to kind of respond off the audience. Do you think about that, or is it you just close your eyes?
All I do is think about him. I think about him, and I worry about him, and then I'm
All
fine.
I do is worry about them fighting with each other. But
You
they
talk
do.
to somebody who did 7 years on a comedy show, which depended on that audience.
That's right.
Yeah, right, exactly.
Did you have a live audience when you shot your show? Wow.
What the
Mary Tyler Moore and Lou Grant?
Mary Tyler Moore.
Well, Grant, what the coolest thing about that is you won an Emmy for both. The same character, as comedy and drama. I mean, that's like a...
Well, we all have those sides. Look at him.
It's like I was...
His comedic side tends to overwhelm him.
Yes,
He
it-
comes up with tragedy from time to time.
Like it's funny because, like I was saying before, when we weren't filming, and I was outside, and I've got multiple people I'm talking to outside,
Yeah.
and they're all maybe 25 to 30, 21, 20,
Right.
and I'm saying, Mary Tyler Moore. He said, well,
They
what
don't
is he?
know-
Who is this man in the trailer? I said, this is Ed Asner. What's the
They
matter
have
with
no
you?
idea.
I said, yeah, and I said, Mary Tyler Moore. They had no idea. And then you say up,
Right.
I cry when I see that movie.
and they go nuts. Woo!
That's why the mentality of those 25-year-olds, that's why this country is going into the shitter.
Yeah.
You don't read, you don't write.
What can you tell me your feelings on that? What's going on? What's going on with the youth? No, I mean, detail? What do you mean?
What do you think the kids are doing?
Yeah, exactly.
Well, if they can stop playing the games on the electronic wizard, then fine. But I'm afraid most of them, I think this lesson has been learned by the election, when overwhelmingly elected Republicans watched the paid ads, which were primarily paid for by anonymous donors. After the evil Supreme Court passed that law that said money is free speech. And until we rectify the ability to present candidates on a public financing scheme, we are going to have corrupted government.
But don't you think this is where art comes into play? I mean, one of the first things that happens in a society that's being oppressed is art is pulled back and crunched. And, there's always this thing about taking money away from the theater.
Rex called it a hammer.
Well, do you see a change? I mean, you're a playwright. Do you see a change in the winds now that, things are kind of going,
Toward what?
I think things are going towards ultra-conservatism. We keep
Yes,
losing
it is. It's horrifying.
Every piece of personal freedom is being eroded a little bit. Like Big Brother says you can't drink soda. Big Brother says you can't see, a naked person on Facebook. Big Brother says you can't do that. I mean, do you see it creeping
Mark
into what you
can
do?
drink soda and be naked at the same time.
How about
And
that?
Facebook won't let you
How
on.
about that?
And Facebook says no, you
What a
can't.
heady picture that is.
I knew you'd love it.
Well, I wrote this play this is the first play I ever wrote. But now that Mark Rydell and Ed Asner are doing it, it's getting up, it's being seen, it's getting lots of attention. They're masters, they're pros, they're a lot of fun, they fight.
Yeah, I can see it. I can
Yeah.
picture it right now. I haven't
It's
seen
what-
it yet,
you'll
just by the way
see.
you two
Yeah,
talk
yeah.
outside.
Yeah,
And
You'll
it's
see. You'll
it's
see.
a
The
camaraderie that's magic. It's
Yes,
just
it is.
magic. I already know it's going to be.
He's my bro.
Yeah.
They met each other. Ed says it was the Virginia. Mark says he never directed the Virginia, and it was
Gunsmoke.
Gunsmoke.
But Mark
But-
is failing.
Ed fell off a horse.
Did you fall off a horse?
Got
And then we
knocked
can
off.
catch
And you were
a little
there?
bit-
I was
a little bit
directing.
more in depth later.
You were what?
I was directing.
You were directing him off the horse?
No, I directed a television show. He was on a horse and he fell off.
What
I
show
had
was that?
knocked off.
What?
I didn't fall off. I had knocked
What
off.
show is
Who
that?
did it?
What
He
show?
says Gunsmoke, he says the Virginian.
Quick,
What?
quick.
I don't know.
I've seen them both, so I'm gonna have to search it. Is it there? Do we get to see him fall off?
It's,
Yep.
Why
good.
wouldn't the Virginian hire you?
Why wouldn't they hire me? What do you mean they wouldn't hire me?
You told him that you never did a Virginian.
I did. It's Gunsmoke.
Virginian.
You've lost
It's a
your
Virginian.
mind. You're a nice
this
guy.
deliberately.
Lee J.
you
Cobb's
don't.
house.
You can't.
You've lost your
It's out of
mind.
control.
It's a
I love
nice
it.
guy. You're a nice guy.
He's
I
a
love
liar.
And
He's
that-
also.
I did that deliberately, and look what you two did. I
Yes,
can't
it-
wait to see the show tonight.
But
I can't wait.
It's going to be like that.
Exactly.
Woo
Priceless.
woo woo's where he's gone.
Priceless. Oh my god.
all right, so we'll see you a little later.
All right, thank you
We'll
so
get
much.
you on the back end.
Yeah,
Thank
It
you
was
so
a
much.
A little
pleasure.
bit more.
I knew we'd have fun. I knew it would be
We're going to
fun.
be on the red
Terrific.
carpet. So
I
we're
am
gonna
so
have to
looking
have him.
On January 31st, 2015, the Coachella Valley Music Show with host Alex Burden, daughter of Eric Burden, celebrates its anniversary with a concert that will be remembered for years to come. At Schmitty's Tavern in Palm Desert, California, presented by CV Weekly and David Ross. Performances by the Ronnie Lee Group featuring Lynn Sorensen, former bass player from legendary band Bad Company. Back to Black, the best AC/DC tribute anywhere. Ricky Hendrix, Jimi Hendrix's cousin. Rosalie Brooks. Joe Rosanolo, the CEO of the Jimi Hendrix Foundation. Featuring the Alvin Taylor All-Star Band, drummer for Eric Burden, Jimi Hendrix, and George Harrison. Brad Mercer. Shakay. Andy Kahn of the Turtles. Michael Carr. Calista Carradine, daughter of David Carradine. Shirley Avaro. Paul McKee. Chase Huna. The band Braun Fraulein, and more. Do not miss this event. Online tickets available for $8 at cvanniversary.eventbrite.com and $10 at the door. For all information, go to CoachellaValleyMusicShow.com or visit the Facebook page Coachella Valley Music Show. Anniversary concert under the music direction of Alvin Taylor.